Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Hackett, the pass to Shingeli. From 13, the shot missing. Fires the three. The shot that time, not on target. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. And our coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now, here's Bellinelli. Cans it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
13 feet away. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Going inside, here's Ward. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's the three. Rebound by Shingelia. Now here's Bellinelli. D right on him. Oh, good with the triple. Bellinelli is covering. Fires the three. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Inside, taken away by Hayes. A second chance effort. Launches a three. The shot comes out. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Bellinelli. Hyder gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Bellinelli is covering, and it's blocked.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The long distance three is buried. He's got 8.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beyond the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Bellinelli's got his second bucket of the night. Bellinelli's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Driving in. Oh!
Yeah. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. With 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. We'll get right back to... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
We've got Zizic, and it's Morgan in at the point guard position.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Kaycon, the pass to Zizic. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Low. From outside, off the mark. Here's Morgan. Pass to Kaycon. This one for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. A shot by Watsra, no good. Here's Coordinate. Nothing on the board. Lets it go with a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Morgan. Plays it up and banks it in. Morgan's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Out to the wing, to the paint.
Away team foul. Morgan. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visitors. It's a 5-point game.
And that's only the first time this half. But Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to coordinate. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From about 16, the shot will not fall. Courtney's gone 1 of 3 on the night. A 3-ball connects from 3-point range.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
1:37 left in the first half. A special move before the shot. Courtney's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Peacock pulls it in. Zizic passes to Courtney. Fires from deep. And no good that time. Here's Thomas. Got a hand on it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Low. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Here's Courtney. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morgan. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Puts up a deep 3. Peacock pulls it in. Peacock's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Here's Morgan. Here's Courtney. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Leading by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guy.
All right, and now that we are... Thanks for joining us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And the home team has possession. Trailing here by 8. Just three-pointers off the mark. To the inside. He lobs it up.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Ward.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the home team has possession. It's a 10-point game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Driving inside. It's deflected. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Good on the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Hackett. Count it. He's got 7.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Clyburn trains the three-pointer.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And he dunks it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Zangelia. On the wing, Bellinelli. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Zangelia. It's good from long range. Zangelia's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the...
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. .129 left in the third quarter. He gets that one.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Pass to Hayes. From outside the arc, it's not going to go for him. And Zangelia kicks to Bellinelli. They set the pick. Clyburn cranes it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Jacks up a 3. Ward, good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Got that one up quick. Bellinelli's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Takes the 3. That shot off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That three off the mark. 16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Blocking foul called on. First personal foul, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
From deep three-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Courtney. With the crossover, uses both hands to slam it down.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. We've got Courtney, and it's Zizic in at the center position. A nice shot by Morgan.
Assisted.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Courtney. Pass to Kaycock. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
There's the pick. Here's Hummus. And the three ball is good. So it's the visitors now. Here's Morgan. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Wachera. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Morgan the pass to Kaycock. Here's Morgan. Pass to Courtney. Just 5 to shoot. No good from 11 feet. Intercepted. Here's Morgan. No good on the three. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
There's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Morgan's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
For three. He can't hit that time. With the drive. It's tipped. Here's Zizic. And he jams it with authority.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. The rebound by Morgan.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
1:06 left in the fourth. To the inside.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Hamas. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Low. Shot to stop the run. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
From downtown. No good that time. Here's Hamas. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Low. Offline with his 3.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Here's Morgan. Fires from way outside. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about the...
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And that gets us rolling.
Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Puts up a three. It's Hayes with the rebound. And he drives. Power it home.
Oh, wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And a missed layup. Here's the break. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 5.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Pass to Ward. There's the three. The shot no good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From outside the arc. Counted from distance.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
To win the run, he got a piece of it. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. The three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's the three. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pure from three-point range.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. He drops it from range.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Knocks down the triple. He's got 6.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Clock at 6. Pass to Ward. 4-3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The 3 is up. Out to the wing. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. They're up by 11. And we'll get the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. On the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
On Wednesday, and then on Friday.
The line for your home team, Argento. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
3-pointer. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's the fast break. From deep. Fires in the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And there's the rejection.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
From behind the arc. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. And at last, they get one to fall. 5 points in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Such a wide open look.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. To stop the run to the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot with the drive. The offensive rebound. Launches it. Doesn't go that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The 3 ball. From outside, off the mark.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Beyond the arc. And the 3-pointer goes.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. He was all alone on that one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The 3. drops it from range. Give him 8.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
And you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Line for 2. Low.
And so he hits both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. He buries it from 3.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Got it off in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're a club that nobody wants to face right now. A lot of people thought they'd be outside the playoff picture.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the visiting team. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And that one is hammered home.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Off target with the 3. Takes the 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
You know, they've got to make him earn those 3. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
For 3, drills it from deep. He's got 14.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
There's the drive, and the layup falls.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The baseline J is on the way. Launches it from deep. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. And here comes the break. No good on the triple. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The three-pointer off the mark. Lots of room. And he connects with a jumper. Hayes with a screen. Going inside. The shot's good.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Launches a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
A minute 50 left in the third. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
There's a screen. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. He's got 12.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
The three. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact. .103 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 4. Sends it home from three-point land. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Cans it with nobody near him. 35 seconds left in the third. There's a screen. And there's the...
Oh, hey, how about that? Big time right there. Big time.
Woo! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
5 on the clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And there's a pick. There's the triple. That shot off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And it's all from three-point range. And they're on the run. Picked his pocket. Pass to Hamas. This one for three. Knocks down the triple. Hamas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Over to the left wing. For three. Knocks down the long J.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. No good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows, I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives to NBA.
That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, you got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
On target from range.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Puts up a deep three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. There's a screen. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Puts it up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Out to the right wing. And he converts the layup. .46 seconds left to play in the fourth. Buries it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
From outside the arc. That shot, no good. Six to shoot. From deep. That shot is off. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this...
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up the second one this quarter.
And here is Bellinelli. Shoots the three. And no good. Wing shot on the way. Over to the left wing. Here's Cannon. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Three-pointer. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Shingelia.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Off target with his three. Bellinelli with it. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Cannon. There's the screen. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cannon's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender. Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shoots. He can't get that one. Powered down with both hands.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
The three. No good that time.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Second team foul.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Team foul.
And that one falls for Bellinelli. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
There's the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. This one for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Cannon looking over the floor. There's the pick. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And he makes good on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Puts up a deep 3. He can't get that one to fall. It's a 7-point spread. Lets the 3 fly. It's tipped. To the wing on the left. For the 3. His 4th shot. His 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Pass to Bellinelli. Fiber. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Puts up a 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth.
Team foul. At the line for 2. Package.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. With 4 seconds on the clock, it's good. It's intercepted. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. They lead by 7. And the second quarter will get. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense. getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Here's Zizic, and he slams it one-handed.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Courtney. Pass to Zizic. Here's Morgan.
Away team foul. There's something. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now off the inbound, and he lays it up and in. Morgan's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
On Thursday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Courtney. Rebounded by Boy. And here they come. Kalinic. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Courtney, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. Put that bucket in no time at all. He's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Boy. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kalinic buries it from three-point range.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Morgan. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Boy. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Remaining 2 minutes.
Here's Courtney. Launches it. Here's Zizic. It's deflected, and the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Kalinic, and he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's the 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle. To the paint. Kaycock gets the bucket. Kaycock's got his first basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Boy. To the left wing. Here's Nedovic. He has yet to score. Clock at 2. From the arc. Krilexxx pulls it in. Stolen away. And here comes the break. Krilexxx. Krilexxx pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Courtney. 6 on the shot clock. Swiped away. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings. First off,
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
that is more than enough of a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Bellinelli. They set the pick. Driving the lane. Here's Sangelia. Tries a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sangelia's got 9.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here's Cannon. Bellinelli is covering. The tray. Cracks in the tray.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Cannon. Takes a three. It's good from long range. 10 points for him.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Clock at 4. Pulls it up. Connects. The jumper drops.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Pass to Bellinelli. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the wing on the left. Here's Cannon. Bellinelli is covering. For the tie. Good on the three-point shot. And that'll tie this game up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
1:32 left in the third. It's tipped.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that.
Takes it off the glass. He has 5.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Good on the triple.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
They set the pick from outside the arc. That one's not going to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Bellinelli. To the inside. 23 seconds left to play in the third. There's Cannon with the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Cannon's gotten all of his 3s to drop for him. 3 for 3. Now Bellinelli. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. They lead by 2. And we'll have... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We got Courtney, and it's Zizic in at center.
Number 99.
Here's Courtney. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Dos Santos gets the 3-pointer to fall.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's Courtney. A 3. Zizic passes to Kaycock. Here's Courtney. 5 to shoot. Inside. Second shot opportunity. Here's Morgan. Down low, and another shot, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Dos Santos banked in off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Morgan. Over to the left wing. Off target from outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's the screen. Dos Santos, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Has to coordinate. Fires away from way outside. They get it again. Zizic passes to Kaycock. Back to Zizic. Three-pointer. That one misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fires for three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. To the inside. They set the screen. Hackett. And he banks in the layup. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Rebound by Shingelia.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Sinks the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Cannon. There's the three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Here's Zizic. Six to shoot. Kleiber. Zizic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Cannon. Bellinelli is covering. Cannon kicks to Bollenboy. And it's off from three-point range. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Bellinelli. He's guarded closely. Takes the three. No good on that one.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had...
Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Fires for three. Here's Ward. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. About a minute played here so far in the first. And he lays it up and in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in. He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul, second team foul.
To the right side. Here's the three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Bellinelli. Misses the three.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's Ward. They grab their own miss.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
He's defended by Hayes. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
It's tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. To the wing on the left. Here's Ward. Connects from downtown. Ward's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. They set the screen. There's the three, and Bellinelli gets it to go.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Fires the three. And Ward pulls it down. Second chance effort. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Hayes. Here's Ward. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's good. 2 points. 7 points in the game.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Bellinelli. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Puts up a three. And Ward pulls it down. Bellinelli's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Ward. Let's go with a three. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. Ward's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. And he gets the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Bellinelli. The three, counted from distance. Bellinelli's got 6 points. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. Quarter number 2 coming up right. Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Pass to Morgan. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Down low. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Kaycock. Here's Zizic. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. 4-3, pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Morgan. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Misses the deep three-point attempt. To the middle. He goes up, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
The crossover. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Zizic with the rebound. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Tipped. Drives to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Sinks it from distance. He's got 11.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
2 points. That one goes.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here he goes. And that one's good.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
There's 39 seconds left in the half.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's the pick. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
20 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Morgan. Gets the three to fall. Morgan's got 5.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Puts up a deep 3. No good that time. Here's Kaycock. He got it up, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we finished off one half of play. Up 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something...
Now let's go ahead and... That's it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Bellinelli. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Right wing. They set the pick. From the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Hayes with a screen. And rejected. They retain possession. Pass to Ward. Tries again. Hayes inside. Still without a bucket. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
To the left wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Launches it. He can't hit that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, got that one up quick. Bellinelli's got 9 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
He takes it in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fires the three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
And a miss there on the triple. From downtown, drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 1:51 left in the third. Oh, okay then. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. A deep 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Bellinelli. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Team foul. Shengelia. First personal foul. First team foul.
Drains the triple.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bellinelli's got 6 in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Whoa!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. There. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pass to Hamas. From deep. Zizic with the rebound. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And that one drops.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Zizic. Six on the shot clock. Off target from outside. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Puts up a deep three. That one's off. 8 for 15 now in this one.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Morgan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Takes a three. Nails it from 3.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Count the basket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Bellinelli. 1:46 left in the fourth.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Off the inbound, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great job executing that inbounds play. That's got to make Coach happy.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Deflected, and he's able to get it back. Off target with the three. From behind the arc. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, this is a shot he hits with regularity. Defense trying to close, just not good enough.
Stolen. And they're running.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Yep, that one goes.
Assist goes to Olatara.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a three. That one no good. The shot connects. The jumper drops. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three is up. The shot misses. And so they get the victory here at home. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The three ball. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Ward. There's a good screen. Inside. 4 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. It's stolen. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from three-point range.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Here's Cannon. Lets it go from deep. It's deflected, and they're running. Here's Hayes. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the home team has possession. There's Cannon with the 3. Offensive rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
And it's denied. Bangs home the trifecta.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
There's a screen. Kept alive. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Drains the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3s like that. What are you doing?
Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Hayes.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Launches a 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Ward. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
From deep. No good. Fires the three. That shot, no good. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Drives to the hoop. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Releases. And they get it back. Kalinic misses the three.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Watsura. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Fast break, here they come. Here's Nedovic. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Nedovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Watsura. The three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Nedovic. Lets it go from the wing. Five on the clock. Dos Santos. Off target from three-point range.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Watsura on the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Dos Santos nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Low. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Puts up a deep three. Nedovic misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. A three-pointer is right on target. It's a close game here in LA. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Dos Santos, no good from outside.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Out to the wing. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one drops.
Argento, 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the triple. That one, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
So they take the lead. He has 7.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
58 seconds left to play here in the half. There's the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Watchera. Low. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, for sure. 17 seconds left now here in the second.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by 3. And we'll return shortly.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cups to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
And that is it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Hayes. Shoots the 3. That shot is off. Here's Cannon. Still yet to score. There's the pick. The 3. Rebounded by Ward. Now Hayes. 9 feet out. Doesn't go for him.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Cannon from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Three-pointer. Not going to go that time.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
20 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. He has 5.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Drills it from outside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
To the wing right side. Here's Ward. It's tipped. They retain possession. Hayes has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. This one for 3, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Here's Cannon. He's got 6. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 10.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
They set the pick. Inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Takes the 3. He's off on that one.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
There's Cannon with the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
From the arc. That one, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime. And he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
No good on the triple.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Pass to Hayes. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And they're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's blocked. Tipped away. Here's Ward. Hands it from downtown. Ward's got himself on the board with 3 there. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ward's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. From past the arc, that shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Low. Offline with his 3. Cuts off the pass.
Home team foul. Dos Santos. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Watsura. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. To the left wing. Fades and shoots. Watsura with the rebound. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Stripped away. And even 3-on-3 break. Monteiro with the rebound. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Launches a three. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Low. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Offensive rebound. Kalinic. For the three. It doesn't go for him. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Dos Santos. It's good from long range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Low. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Kalinic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Low. No good from outside.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you gotta keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Rebounded by Bologna boy.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Took him no time at all on that one.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Cannon from long range. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. "12 seconds left in the game. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Pass to Bellinelli. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Drops in the three.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
to the wing, right side. The three is up. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Great open look there. He has 7.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Connects from downtown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the home team now. It's a 10-point game. Drains the triple.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the home team. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're playing about as well as we expected, at a really high level, trying to take over that #1 spot.
And the 3 off target. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
A quick shot there. It's off target. 1:03 left in the first quarter here. Three-pointer, no good. To the left side wing. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Out to the wing. Six to shoot. Over to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Into the lane. Drops in the layup for 2.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Leading by 10. And we'll... And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Launches a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Inside. It's picked off. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. It's deflected. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he dunks it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And it's rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. He's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
To the right side. Here's Zizic. No points yet. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Morgan. Pass to Kaycock. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kaycock's got his first 2 points of the night. Hits the trifecta.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Morgan. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And the free throw, no good.
Bottom boy. One shot.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 1:19 left in the second quarter. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. With the drive. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Zizic. Here's Kaycock over to the left wing. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 14.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That'll do it for the first half. Up 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everyone.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a... And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the home team.
They've done a lot.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And he makes it on the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
On Saturday,
what a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And the shot goes in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Out to the right wing. The 3-ball. The shot off that time. Bellinelli's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. The quick look, no good that time. From deep three-point range. The long distance 3 is buried. Bellinelli's got 6 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Sinks it from distance.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Out to the right wing. 3 on the clock. The 3. Not going to go that time.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
They get it back. And that one is hammered home.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
There's the drive. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
To the left side wing. Hey, expanding his range. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim. He temporarily prevented the points.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
The shot, no good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Driving to the basket. It's blocked.
Home team foul. Play. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Number 53. At the line for two.
And he can't hit the second. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Goes up on the baseline.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bellinelli's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Fires in the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. The shot comes out. The pull-up. Count that bucket. He's got 11.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Takes a 3. Sinks the tray.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Up by 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Or you can do it with the pass. A prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Driving inside. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Morgan. To the left wing. Pass to Zizic. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Count it.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Kaycock. Unloads. Misses from short range.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And he banks in the layup.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Knocks down the triple. He's got 21.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Nedovic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Zizic. No good from outside. Here's Nedovic from deep. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Here's Bellinelli for three. It doesn't go for him.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Nedovic. No one near him. And he can't get that one.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Bellinelli can't hit. Bellinelli's got just 2 of 8 to find the net from deep. They grab their own miss. There's the steal. Can they get it? Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Yeah, once again, he's getting it rolling. His confidence is building, makes that shot almost impossible to stop.
There's the triple. Zizic with the rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bellinelli. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's tipped, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Checking in for your home team, Dom Cannon.
From deep three-point land. The ball's knocked loose.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
15 seconds left in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. That shot off the mark. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clear.
Thank you.